Welcome to Rad2, another daily reader for Reddit. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. I got dumped in Flip the Script. A few years ago, I, 26M, met a girl, 26F, at a wedding who I really liked. She was classy, pretty and had one of the nicest smiles I've ever seen. Eventually I worked up some courage, went up to her and asked if she wanted to dance. Soon after we were having a great time laughing and enjoying each other's company. She ended up coming to my hotel room that night where we kissed and shared stories about ourselves. She left and we agreed to go out soon. I couldn't help it and really liked her. We began texting all the time and seeing one another. She would show up on dates looking incredible and I always got so excited to be with her. Every time we went out was exhilarating. We had a ton in common and I really treated her like gold. I researched restaurants and took her to fun spots. Tried to show her new things and overall did my best to make her happy. After about a month of this she suddenly went cold and no longer responded to one or two of my texts. I didn't think much of it and called her later on that day, which we frequently did, to say hi and see how her day was. She sent me to voicemail after a few rings and about 20 minutes later I got a very long breakup message. It was somewhat vague but something along the lines of, "You're a great guy but I'm just not interested at this point," etc., etc. I wish you all the best. It was such a blow to my heart because I thought things were going great. I asked her multiple times to please reconsider and see me again. As you may have guessed, it didn't work and she was gone. At first, it was painful to see her social media or even think of her, but as time went on, I completely healed. I took the time apart to work on myself, got busy with my job, friends and meeting other people. After about 6 months, after I completely moved on emotionally, she reached out and we started to catch up. She mentioned that it would be good to see me, so we set a date and got drinks. We ended up going out a few more times and at this point I realized she wasn't the one for me. Stepping back had allowed me to see things more clearly and I noticed that she was actually not a great long-term partner. After a few weeks she actually began to chase me and contacted me all the time. One of my friends joked that I should copy and paste the breakup text she sent me 6 months prior. But that seemed way too immature. I ended things with her via text and thanked her for seeing me. I ran into one of her friends a few weeks back and he said she still has feelings for me. Crazy since it's been a while at this point. There's no real moral of the story here, but I learned a simple lesson. If someone leaves you and you take time to heal, you may not ever be able to care for them the way you once did. Also, I know it's hard, but if you like someone, try to take things slowly. This is exactly the motivation I needed. I thank you, my friend. I'm glad things worked in your favor. Here's to hoping the same happens for me. Thank you. The moral of your story is to not give away your power and to treat someone as if you aren't worthy of them. You were too available and she stopped seeing you as a challenge. Her emotional attraction dropped, so she ended things. Then you started to act like a strong man and go about your life with passion and she noticed you weren't chasing her anymore and her attraction for you increased. And then you realized she wasn't all that and a bag of chips and you started to become indifferent to her. And the result is that she began chasing you. The dynamics of your story perfectly show how all relationships are a negotiation. And the one who has no fear of loss holds the power because they won't sell themselves to keep the other person. And that is very attractive. Take your story and apply it to the next girl who blows your socks off. Keep your self-worth and make sure that she is treating you as you are treating her. That's what it's all about. Two people giving to each other freely equals partners. Good job op at knowing your worth. Thanks for watching Rad2. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. If you like these videos, check out the original Rad channel.